Threads already passed 100 million users in 5 days. That's never before happened in history for an app. I'm sure someday some successor to TikTok will get 1 billion in a day, but that's pretty good. And Twitter traffic is down, not a huge amount. They said 5% for the first 2 full days that Threads was available. We'll see what happens as more people sign up and everything. And obviously there's still a lot of limitations to Threads. Like you literally do not have a follower feed, a chronological feed, no DMs. I don't think you can do live video. There's the search isn't there, the trending there isn't there, hashtags and all that. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be added, but already it's down. It's down 11% from the same day 1 year ago. So honestly, what it seems like is Threads did 5% damage and Elon Musk did 6% damage. So he's still worse than Mark Zuckerberg for them. But anyway, his ability to like get his way out of this, I'm sort of doubting because he messages like Threads is just Instagram minus pics, which makes no sense given that thirst pics are the main reason people use that app, which is definitely saying more about him than about the rest of the user base, I think. But also, that's what Twitter is. Do you know the site that you paid $44 billion for? You don't seem to be very familiar with it. In terms of his ability to understand what it is that people want out of a platform like this, he says, you will get more laughs from this app than everything else combined. But I have to warn you, don't be shocked. There's some negative stuff too. Yeah, there is. Here's the issue. You're a billionaire. The negative stuff doesn't necessarily matter to you at all, but to regular people, it can be really damaging. Can I give you an example of the negative stuff? Because I'm sure he thinks it's just that his blue check army is annoying people or whatever. Now, I'm more worried about the stuff that he does as the figurehead for the whole platform. So New York Post posted this article. TikTok brainwashed me into being transgender. Now I'm detransitioning. It's from the New York Post, so you know there's something there. Anyway, horrible, and obviously it's part of this media narrative overemphasizing detransitioning, all that, spreading massive amounts of misinformation about that. He, the richest man in the world, replies, exclamation point, exclamation point. You see, you'll have laughs on Twitter, but there's some negative stuff. Yeah, but like it's the guy who controls who is promoted on the site and who is not, who sinks, who swims, all of that. Spreading absolute nonsense on this issue especially, but plenty of other issues having to do with race and having to do with vaccines and all of those things, using whatever platform and power and influence he has to hurt millions of people. That's not a minor thing. There's a reason that people are nearly euphoric at the idea that he might fail and Twitter might collapse at this point. That actually took work, and he's continuing to put in the work every day.
My last thought here.
Final thoughts?
You talk about the laughs, how the laughs and everything. The laughs that they've had, and is what many of the blue checkers and the Elon supporters are all talking about. How great it is over here, but thing is, they're very upset that people are leaving. Why is that? You can have your laughs amongst yourselves. Why not? Anybody that's on Threads and you saw the things that are missing, they might be enjoying themselves more because of the lack of those things, right? But let them be. I'm sure whoever's like using Threads is fine with it. But if you guys are so happy on Twitter just being bullies and talking about people and attacking and all that stuff, have at it, bro. It's all yours. The junkyard is now yours. They need the targets. So they do need the oppositional people from anywhere from society to politics to fight with. If they have no one to fight with, all you've got is Truth Social and Parler. That's what this is becoming now. And we see what's happening with those social media apps. They need angry targets. If those angry targets aren't there engaging with them, they're empty. It's
just not fun. Yeah, what are you doing at that point? You're just spreading mid-journey images of Trump with a lion and a helicopter. Like that's fun for 5 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, totally unrelated to anything. You can find both JR and myself on Threads. Actually, we're on there. The Damage Report either now or soon will also be. It is. It is. You can be one of the first people to sign up. You know what rewards that comes with? I don't, but you should follow us anyway. We're gonna be doing stuff on there. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.